I'm gonna get into my outfit of the day really quick. I'm definitely running late, but I'm gonna film this just really quick. So that's also why I wish I could straighten this. Don't mind the dog. But yeah, we just don't have time today. So it's just a slick back pony. And this is just left over from a braid, and I just kind of straightened over a little bit to calm it down. But anyway, this top is from Shein. These trousers are from Amazon. If my dog can move out of the way. Hey, move really quick, baby. Thank you. They are short girl friendly, which is perfect. They go like, and you see I have tennis shoes on too, so they go down perfectly. And they have pockets, which is amazing. These tennis shoes are white Adidas Falcons. They're very old and very dirty. Don't mind the mess. This necklace, I believe, is from Target too. And then I'm wearing some silver hoops that are from Amazon. Morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Long time no vlog, I know. I'll explain that here shortly, but yeah, we're gonna do a week in the life this week. We're gonna do everything we can. I'm not gonna like put a ton of pressure on myself for it. So if you're new here, I feel like I have quite a few new faces since my last vlog. My name is Tiana, and I am 25, and I'm a hairstylist in Ohio. And obviously I post a lot of like hair related videos. I am also getting married next year, so I post some like a little bit of wedding content too, but a lot of my stuff is mainly like hair and lifestyle vlogging and like color tutorials and business building stuff for hairdressers and that kind of stuff. So this week I'm going to be taking you guys along with my week just to show you guys, if you are a hairstylist, you know two hairstylists lives and schedules are the same. So I just kind of like to share a little sneak peek into my schedule and my life. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing in this video. I haven't vlogged in a long time. I'm very well aware of that. I honestly didn't realize how much the vlogs were very well loved until I've heard from a lot of you. And I know there's not a lot of you here, but I've heard from a lot of the little amount of you guys that you guys miss the vlogs. I love vlogging. I will say that. I do love it. It's a lot to film, and it's a lot to edit as well. So it just takes a lot of time. But knowing that you guys really love them, it makes me, wasn't really sure how well they were being received, just because I wasn't always getting like a ton of feedback on them compared to like some of my other videos, for one. And for two, I will say also, I have tried to vlog a lot. I've been extremely busy, and I just have had a lot of personal stuff going on as well. So I've just been having to kind of prioritize, like I film when I can film, and I focus on work when I need to focus on work. I haven't really had the ability to really like film and be at work, besides if I have the time to like film a tutorial. But like I said, that's a little different than doing a vlog, because I just kind of set up my tripod and I'm still able to work and do my own thing. It's not much out of my way to film a tutorial, I guess is what I'm saying. I feel like I already didn't help that I already had a lot of stuff going on, and then I wasn't really sure how well loved the vlogs were either. And it's not that I have to like do it, it's not like I just need to vlog just for like the love behind it, but I don't want to like excite everybody that I have a new video and then it's like, oh, I don't really care for her vlogs, you know what I mean? Anyway though, I'm on my way into work right now. I'm actually getting my nails done first thing, and I have an extension move up neck. It's a full removal and reinstall. So my client has eye tips, and I'll probably explain how I attack my eye tip clients later on when I'm showing her hair. But we're doing a full removal and reinstall today, and so those take me a little bit longer. She's coming in at 11:30, and I just booked her out for most of my afternoon, so I don't have another one coming in until 4:30. My new extension clients, I book out a little bit more time with them at first because I started doing them back in the spring. So I'm just still very much so in a time trial area with them, if that makes sense. Extensions are the last thing I'm gonna want to rush. I definitely have gotten way better on my speed. However, just like how balayages are, every client takes a different amount of time. That's how extensions are too. And even more, extensions really like are just a very time specific. Every head of hair takes a different amount of time because it really like just depends on exactly how much hair is in their head, their hair type, their method, etc. There's just a lot more variables that come into play versus people's color. And I think just since I've been doing colors for the past 5 years, I'm able to like guess that out a little bit more. This evening I have a balayage client coming in later. I don't really know exactly what we're doing today. It's my second time doing her hair. The first time we did like an auburny red color, so I don't know if we're keeping that or what the vibe is, but we will wait and see. All right, what you guys see me doing now is I'm just getting my extension set up ready. Since I do mainly color, I normally have my color stuff out, but when I'm about to do extensions, I have to swap all my color stuff out and put my extension stuff in replace. That's what I was just doing, was getting all that ready. This is my client's hair. So she has 18-inch eye tips, and we do a density placement on her. So she really didn't want any extra length as much as she just wanted like density at her perimeter and filling in her sides. This is what I believe this was a 6-week grow out. And then this was about 10 to 11 weeks of just her beads. So that's why we remove and reinstall, was at that 10-week mark, look at how old those beads were compared to how new these ones look. It's really common, just a mix of just like products, water, metals from the water, just kind of make the beads kind of fade and discolor, and the hair just needs resectioned at that point too. So that's why for eye tips you opt for removal and a reinstall every couple move ups. So what I'm doing now is in between her and my last client, I had some time for my extension client tomorrow. I needed to tone just one pack of these extensions. She is a very customized situation. I'll get into that when I am doing her hair tomorrow, but I just need to tone down just this one pack at this time, just because it was kind of, we really didn't have, there wasn't really a color specifically for her, so we just kind of had to make do. So I'm just kind of getting that blow dried and everything. Then here, as you guys see, luckily it was just doing like one packet. This literally took me maybe 20 minutes to get finished up. So and here's her after. It looks a little bit more silvery laying here. It's more of just like that true like dirty blonde, like dirty dishwater blonde, but make it fashion is pretty much what we were doing for her. So that's a little bit more of an accurate description of what it looks like in real life. And then I am getting my loop tools all loaded up for tomorrow as well. I try to, if I can, the day before or a few days before, get my loop tools loaded up. Doesn't always work that way. Sometimes I have to do it right before, but that's what I was able to do now. You happy mommy's home? You happy mommy's home? You happy mommy's home? Oh, look at that face. Look at you, look at the boy. Hi. Oh, I know I missed you. He was kind of mad at me when I got home because it's like 7:30 now, and I left for work at like 9 or 9:30, so he was alone for like a full 10 hours today. And normally either John, my fiance, works from home, or if he is home alone, it's normally for only like 8 hours is normally like where we like to cut it off. I normally don't like him to be home alone for longer than 10, but John forgot to tell me until today that he was going to be working late tonight. And at that point, we had no choice because I was working late too. Because normally if John's working late, I'll try to make it that I'm not working late. Or try to at least make it if we can take him to daycare for the day. But with our schedules, it just wasn't going to be possible. So it's fine. So I felt like when I got home, he was like happy to see me, but he was kind of like playing hard to get. But I don't think he's too mad anymore. What are you doing? You're being silly. Are you itchy? You itchy? You itchy? Are you itchy? I love you. He's hungry. That's what he is, I can tell. I'll feed you in a minute, okay? But anyway, I just got home. I did not film my last client because she came a half hour late. So that just like really threw me off. And I just didn't think to vlog. So it is what it is. Since she was my last one, I was able to get her in and handled that accordingly. And it is what it is. But I just did like a partial balayage on her anyway due to the late arrival. So anyway, John's gonna be home any minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and unwind and get ready for the day tomorrow. Before I head out the door, I'll show you guys my outfit. This leather top, it's like a top jacket situation. It's from Target. And then I think I sized up in this too because I wanted it to be really oversized. And then I have these jeans that are from American Eagle, but they're from like 2 years ago. So the exact style might not be in still. Same sneakers as yesterday, as you guys can tell. As you can tell, they're pretty much like my color sneakers because they're like disgustingly dirty. And then same earrings as yesterday too. They're just a little bit smaller, but they're from the same pack from Amazon. Again, just like the smaller size. Hi guys, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Finally out the door. I have to be to work at 10 and I'm like leaving right on time. I would have loved to leave a little sooner. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? I need to turn around. All right, now I'm really on my way to work. I'm literally gonna get there like right on time, and my client that's coming in normally comes pretty early, so she's probably gonna have to wait for me for a minute. I'm like being kind of dramatic. It's like 25 minutes away, and I'm like, it's like 35 minutes before my client starts. I just try to get there a little early, and I'm out of breath because I was running. I try to get there a little early since she gets there early, but I forgot. Well, here, I'll just run you guys through my morning really quick because I was already barely running on time. And anyway, for what I wanted to be on time for, I got ready in time, but then I had to let Digo out, my dog, and he either goes out really quick or he takes 8 years. And the past 2 mornings, he's taken 8 years to go out. He has anxiety and he gets separation anxiety. When I ran in the house really quick to go grab my head chart for my client, he was like cuddled up on my blanket, which is really sweet, but normally he doesn't like to be all over like blankets and stuff. When he misses us, he definitely like will cuddle on like blankets or like articles of clothing if we have like even like my clean undergarments, because I think he can like smell me. So it makes me feel bad. Anyway, yeah, he was taking forever to go to the bathroom this morning, and so that kind of set me behind. And I try not to get like irritated with him, but I'm like, dude, you're literally taking 8 years. Like, it's not that deep. Just go to the bathroom so I can go. My first client today, we're doing a little winter revamp. So she has eye tips too, like my client from yesterday. And we also do her color. And so we're going a little, for one, she's getting a full removal and reinstall as well. It's already just, it's time. But then also too, we're going a little darker, and because of us going a little darker, we had to swap out and get a couple different packs of hair, so we're doing that. But anyway, for her removal and reinstall, since I'm gonna have to take the extensions fully out to color her hair, I need to use a head chart, and I have one at work right now, but the tape on it is dull, so I needed a new one. And I forgot it. And I could have technically worked without it, but it would have been a true pain in the butt. So it was just easier for me to run back and go grab the head chart really quick, especially since, again, I'm not like late. I'm later than what I'd like to be, but I'm not gonna be late. So It's kind of why I like to give myself extra time to make room for traffic and, oh, there's a car crash up there. To make room for traffic and, again, if I end up having to, like, if anything, like, distracts me or if anything, like, sets me off for the day. My last client today is new to me, but she's a regular to the salon. She goes to one of my coworkers. My coworker just got back from maternity leave, so we were, like, helping cover her clients, and some of her clients are still coming to us just because she's just still getting back into, like, the swing of things with work. So I think her just availability is just still really, really slim right now. But anyway, so I'm doing one of my coworkers' clients, and I think she actually wants to have an extension consult today, if I'm not mistaken, for one. And then for two, I think we're taking her lighter today too. She was debating on lighter or darker. I think we're doing lighter. All right, let's get started with client number one. So this is the client that I was toning down those extensions for yesterday too. So we are going we were at like a level 5-6 with like some highlights. Today she was up for a removal and reinstall anyway. And then we are darkening her to like a true level 4, like a true dark brown, not like darkest brown off black, but just like a true dark brown. It was to the point though, even though her hair wasn't too old though, because she was going so dark, I needed to like darken everything. So we kind of had to do a little mix of stuff. I didn't want her to have to buy all new hair. But I didn't want her to like not get what she wanted. This is just what her natural hair looks like after removing all the extensions. So what I did was, you guys see I am toning down a pack of hair that she already had. That just needed to be toned down one level, so that kind of helped. And then here is her hair after. We also decided to add in some bangs last minute, and I really love these clips. You're going to see how excited we get here in a second. And I don't know, I just thought it was really cool to look back on because I don't always get to see like my reactions played back. But since I was already vlogging anyway, like look at how excited we were. My freaking face. I think it's really cute. It kind of made me think like I should probably record our faces more often when we do that, especially seeing how excited Summer looks for it too. But anyway, back to her hair. So her color is L'Oreal DRHS 4NB, 5NB, and 4N all over. And then her extensions, we've got a mix of the espresso brown from Bellamy that I toned down. I glossed them down to a 4 because it's more of like an ashy level 5. And then we had some dark brown. I was able to swap her out. She had some unused packs of hair, so I just kind of like swapped her out. Long story short, we've got a mix of some dark browns and some dark brown naturals and some dark browns that I toned down. You should have saw my floor. It was literally a mess of just a ton of hair. And then in the front too, you see those like little bit of lighter pieces that we toned to more of a dirty brown, or dirty blonde, I'm sorry. And then this is my second client after. You actually wouldn't believe it, but she was definitely like that, like level 7 at the root and like blonde on the end, and she wanted to go pretty dark. She was really like wanting to do all over like off black, but she was kind of nervous about like the full commitment of it, but did want to be dark. So we darkened her to about a 4N, 4NB again from L'Oreal DRHS on the roots, and then I darkened her to a level 4N, 4NB on the end from Oligo Colura, but it just comes up a little bit more sheer because I used it as a gloss, and then I also put it on damp hair as well. So it comes up a little more sheer, kind of like a level 5. That's like one of my favorite ways to take people darker in a more all over way, but still giving them a lot more movement. Hello. I just finished up. I am the last one here. Just a little bit after 7. But I am just getting everything all cleaned up. I don't think that light was ever on today. Done. Let me get my cape off, my apron, whatever you call it. Honestly, for how much I was on my feet today, I surprisingly have quite a bit of energy. I figured normally doing like color and a full thing of extensions like wipes me out, and I was kind of scared because normally when I am doing color and a full head of extensions, like a full color and full extensions, I normally only schedule that for the day. But with the holidays, this is my first time that I made sure to schedule an evening client after that. I knew timing wise I was gonna be fine, but I was just scared that I was gonna like be wiped out of energy. But I ended up having like an hour break, which I feel like probably really helped me. Come on, hop in, bud. Don't mind my Play-Doh closet clothes back there. I always say I'm gonna go and donate those or sell them at Play-Doh's, and I have yet to. All right, can we buckle you in? You ready to get groomed? Good morning. Don't mind my appearance. I apologize in advance. Today is Wednesday and it is early. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm on my way to drop off Big Butt to the groomers. We've just had quite the luck with, and I'm sure if you have a golden doodle, you know, this was one of the things I didn't realize until I got one myself. I knew that they'd be like a lot of brushing, and that I'm fine with. And we're actually pretty lucky. His coat, I think since he's like a F1, so he's like a 50-50 retriever and poodle, his coat's actually pretty manageable. He just hates getting brushed, so I just try not to do it all the time. But he really doesn't mat very often. But we just have had not the world's best luck with reliable groomers that will, you know, either do what we ask for or will like communicate to us why that can't happen. I just get him shaved down pretty much. I don't do anything too crazy because since he doesn't like to be brushed, I just don't like to torture him with it. And around the time he gets groomed, the longest we go is 8 weeks. And then in the summer, I even go even shorter because he's outside a lot and he's very hot. We've had issues with just like people leaving him too long, even though I asked for him to get shaved down. I actually think he looks cute shaved down. I think since he's like the F1, I always say, I'm like, he has the looks and acts of a golden retriever. He just has like a little bit of a poodle curl. So I don't mind him shaved down, but again, he pretty much looks like a golden retriever. So the last groomer that we were taking him to, he kept coming back with like scratches, nicks, patches of him on him, like either really short patches or really long patches. And then my last straw was they cut him and then it led to an infection like a couple days later, so I was over it. So anyway, I actually take him to where my parents take their dogs to, and my parents live like an hour away, so even it's like a 20-minute drive for them too. But yeah, that's where we've been going. You would think it sounds like I'm really particular. I'm really not. I just want him to be shaved down and I don't want him to get an infection out of it really at the end of the day. I did not sleep very well last night at all. I didn't get to bed until like midnight, and then I woke up at like 3:45 and I couldn't get back to bed till like closer to 5. And then I had to wake up at 7 to get him fed. He also, my dog's high maintenance. He has a sensitive stomach, so we have to like feed him at least like an hour before he's in the car, especially if it's like for a longer period of time. So I had to make sure I was up by 7 to make sure I had enough time to feed him, let his belly settle. I always do one final like brush out and de-shed just to make sure he doesn't have any mats, and then if he does, then I can kind of know where to tell the groomer. But he didn't have anything, thankfully. But it's always a longer process than it needs to be because, like I said, he hates being brushed. So he just like, he'll like handle it for a few seconds, and then he like runs away and he tries to hide, and it just, he makes it take way longer than it needs to. So yeah, I knew I needed to have time to brush him, somewhat put myself together. I will get him there at 8:30. And I was debating on going back home to get ready and then going to work, but the groomer and my house and the salon are all like 30 minutes away from each other in opposite directions. So I really just kind of felt like it was very counterproductive for me to drive a half hour home to get ready, just to drive another half hour to work, just to drive another half hour to pick him up, just to drive another half hour back home. I'm gonna just go ahead, I'm gonna drive to the town where my salon's at now, or after I drop him off, And then I'm just gonna like go to a coffee shop. I brought my laptop. I need to get caught up on some laptop work anyway. I might like start editing this video. And I'll just go there for a little bit before I go to work. All right, this is our before. So we've been kind of taking my client here darker. She was pretty blonde and she's naturally level 4, so she was kind of over it. So we've been just kind of like gradually darkening her, and today was just again another darkening appointment. So we've been low lighting her with her natural, which is again like a true level 4. And we've just been kind of like slowly like deepening her highlights too. So I kind of did the same technique that I did on my first client, where I use L'Oreal Dia Richesse again, 4N, 4NB for her lowlights. And then at the bowl, I glossed her with 4N, 4NB from Colora Gloss as well to, again, give it that dark appearance, but yet just giving it a little bit more dimension and movement. And you see me here waxing my brows. My best friend's wedding's this weekend, so you know dang well I can't show up to there with messy brows. I had to get things done. My brows are still a little pink from waxing them earlier. I did not realize that my freaking hair was all messed up in the back until I took a glimpse of myself in the camera when I was filming. Yeah, like I said, today's just a day. It is what it is. I'm glad that I'm off tomorrow, so I can just kind of take it easy and sleep and sleep in tonight. And I'll probably go to bed early tonight, but yeah, I'm gonna grab him and I'm gonna head home. And I'm probably just going to get straight into getting ready, because I definitely know that if I chill, I will definitely fall asleep. So I'm probably just going to go straight into getting ready for the event tonight, which I'm glad. I was kind of scared that if he wasn't going to be ready in time, I wasn't going to have a ton of time to like get ready. And I was hoping I'd be able to do my makeup this morning. I might have mentioned that earlier. I was planning on, the original plan was I was gonna like do my makeup this morning so that I didn't have to worry about like stopping home and getting ready. But when I got like no sleep, I could not for the life of me get up at 6 like I was planning on. So yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna have to make do and just cross my fingers that I'll have time. So plenty of time to get ready, and I'll have to leave at like 4:30ish, because again, that's like John's event thing that he's having tonight is downtown, which is another half hour away. So me and my car today, we are like this. So I used to actually commute an hour to my old salon, so I used to like live in my car then. And yeah, it's kind of giving me vibes of the good old days. Who's a handsome boy? Who is he? Oh, hello. Look at the camera. Hi, him. He's like, get this camera away from me. Hi, my baby. Oh, look at you. You all nice and handsome now? Yeah. You ready for Santa Paws? You ready for Santa Paws? I love you so much. Oh, you're a good boy. You a good boy? You're a good boy? They decided to cave into the whole ugly sweater thing. So John, you win if you're watching. But I decided to make it look cute. So really, this is like a penguin, but I have this like tucked in. Let's see if I can tuck this out a little bit more so it shows it off a little bit. Since these shorts are high-waisted, it kind of shows off a little bit weird, but I have no idea where this sweater's from, and honestly might be my sister's. And then I have these other shorts that I got off of Amazon. Honestly, I got them last month, so I'll link them if I'm able to find them. And then tights, and then I'm wearing my beige Chelsea boots. So okay, I'm headed there now. I'm gonna see. I just pretty much did. I was having an amazing lash day. We'll say that. Literally, I promise I wear my hair more than just a slick back ponytail. It's just, my hair is truly dirty to the point of no return. Like, literally, when I tell you Sunday was the wash day and we are at Wednesday. So, I promise I'm washing it tomorrow. I ended up deciding not to wash it because, okay, so like I said, I was going to wash it Sunday. Well, then I didn't have, my good blow dryer with me at home because I didn't think to bring it home. And my other blow dryer takes 8 million years to dry my hair. I need to like slick my hair back more. I did that way too quick. Okay, I kind of put some bobby pins in because I feel like my hair wasn't as slick as I wanted it to be, and I threw some earrings in. I feel a little bit more complete. But anyway, yeah, I would have washed my hair Sunday, but I didn't have my good blow dryer, and it just wasn't worth it because my hair is like, gets really frizzy and it just doesn't last as well with my old blow dryer. And honestly, just essentially I was also being lazy too. But I was like, oh, I'll wash it Monday morning, or I'll wash it Monday night. I didn't wash it Monday night. And then it went to, I could either have washed it Tuesday night, but at that point though too, I knew I needed to wash my hair tomorrow because that is what's gonna help me for the wedding hair wash situation. So by that point I was like, why wash all of my hair when I'm gonna have to wash it all again? So, and I could have done like a top wash situation, but I was just like, honestly at this point, since I was like, I can just hold off another 2 days. And I just didn't really have the time to do it anyway either. I was having to like squeeze it in somewhere. And just because I feel like maybe if it would have made sense, I would have maybe washed it the other day, but it's just, long story short, it's just why it's been in a slick ball all week. It's actually kind of made it easier for me to get ready in the morning, honestly, and that's the one less thing I have to worry about. But I was pretty lazy with slicking it back. I hate that I have this widow's peak here. It always makes it kind of like fuzzy. I literally just like barely slicked it with like a little bit of water and some hairspray and just called it a day. So if it was up to me, I would have like done it. I would have like done it a little bit more, but it's okay. I'm over it. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna head on to this little event. If I think to take clips there, if it's not awkward, if I don't feel like I'll be awkward doing it, but don't hold me to it. So anyway, I'll probably either see you guys on my way home, but honestly, by that point too, it'll be pretty like dark out. So I also just might not see you guys until tomorrow. But anyway, I'll let you guys know how it went when next time I see you. I'm gonna say good morning. Say good morning. Say good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I haven't left my bed yet. It's still like 7:30. The event went really good last night. We had a lot of fun. It was like a they call it a soiree. And then we did like some volunteering too while we were there for like the public school system that in the town that we live at. We like were packing up like school supply kits and like hygiene kits and stuff for the school. So it was a lot of fun and it went really good. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. John did a great job throwing that all together. Like I said earlier, I am off today. I'm just gonna I'm off today and then I'm off tomorrow too, but tomorrow's the rehearsal dinner. So, which isn't until the evening anyway, but I'm gonna be spending pretty much like today and tomorrow like getting ready for the weekend. I have a lot of errands I need to run for the weekend for the wedding and stuff. Honestly, I need to like make out a list because there's a lot that I need to do. Because there's a mix of like wedding things I need to do and then just like household things to do. This is an overpiling laundry pile. This right here. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm showing my face on camera. This is in fact an overpiling laundry pile. In case you wanted to know. Thankfully, we're gonna get that all situated today. Now it's packed to the brim for sure, but at least it's not like completely overflowing.